All right, here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr. leading. Patrick Mourdant giving chase, 98.9 miles per hour. Vaughn Gittin Jr. throwing it in. Pat Mourdant, look at this. Right next to Vaughn Gittin Jr. Woo! He pushed hard for a little bit there, but then just backed off. So, man, wow. Great job by Pat Mourdant. And again, a great chase job is only capable if you have a great lead run. And I think Pat knows, like, dude, Vaughn's going to go at it. I'm going to throw it right next to him.
You certainly don't expect to see this right here off the touch and go. As Vaughn Gittin Jr. comes in, Patrick Mourdant is literally on his back bumper, has to get on the brakes to avoid contact. I mean, when was the last time you saw that? And then he has to adjust his position to go on the inside. Unfortunately, Vaughn Gittin Jr. for Patrick Mourdant is on a better line right there, and Pat has to make an adjustment. You can see the judges favoring Vaughn early on and then going back to Pat. So a crazy battle between these two guys. You know, we saw Patrick Mourdant not really able to maintain the speed in some of the earlier rounds, but he's really worked with his team to seem to really develop that car, and now it is obviously keeping up with one of the fastest cars in the series. So we got ourselves a little battle on hand here.
I'm stoked. It's great. It's great to see, you know, just other drivers just stepping up. But hey, shout out to Frank in Osaka, Japan. Shout out from Osaka, here on vacation, but the typhoon is keeping us in the hotel room. So what do? Watch Formula Drift live. Thanks, Frank, for tuning in from Osaka, Japan. All right, well, Patrick Mourdant will now lead Vaughn Gittin Jr. giving chase. Here we go, Pat Mourdant. Diamond Lighting Technologies, can he take out Vaughn Gittin Jr.? I would assume he has a bit of a deficit here going against Vaughn. As Pat flicks it aggressively. Vaughn right there. Transition as Pat almost goes off course. Vaughn Gittin Jr. right next to Pat Mourdant. Look at that. Horsepower on call. Just lunging forward. I'm hearing one more time chance here in the bleachers. Ryan, take a look.
Well, remember on that first one, Patrick had that mistake. Let's take a look at Vaughn's run in the chase position. Has a little bit of a flub on the transition to the touch and go. Patrick Mourdant out front. Whoa, just barely little drops a tire right there. Vaughn Gittin Jr. locks it up, grabs the E-brake, and he tucks in right here next to Patrick Mourdant. Take a look at the graph right here. You can see the judges favoring Patrick Mourdant at the beginning and then going to Vaughn Gittin Jr. at the end. That first run, I think, right here is where Pat's big mistake was.
Are you guys saying one more time? We're finding out. Larry Chen there, speedhunters.com. Photog there. What? What? Can't hear you. What? A shout out to Matt Coffin's guys, driven steering wheels, Cornelius, North Carolina. How we doing? Still watching the Formula, and Vaughn Gittin Jr. gets the win. Thumbs up as Vaughn Gittin Jr. advances on to the Final Four.